Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I just want to continue from our previous lessons. So, in our previous lesson, we have learned about the auto-regression model, and then so by looking at this example, we want to find the second-order auto-regressive model. So, the second-order auto-regressive model, if you want to apply the second-order model, we can apply this formula: y I is equal to a naught plus by a naught plus by a1 multiplied by y I minus 1 plus by a2 y I minus 2. This is a second autoregressive model. Okay, so by looking at this example, we have sales for 93 up to 2000. So you want to apply the second autoregressive model. So then we can go to this one. Okay, so now my data here, this is the original data. Okay, the data here is like this: 4323246. So if you want to apply the auto-regressive model, we start with I have here my yi here. So yi is equal to 4 3 2 3 2 2 4 and 6. Now yi minus 1 yi minus 1 yi sub 1 means we take this one, so we take the previous one. Okay? So for this case, we do not have, for the first one, we do not have a previous data, so we just leave a blank like that. And for the second one, for the second yi1, we just take this value 4. So this value. So here is 4, here is 4, and then for this case, we take 3 here. Here is 2, this part is 3, this part is 2, here is 2, and this part is equal to 4. So you take a previous one. Okay? Here is the first order. And the second order, so yi minus 2, the second order is, so we do not have the data, So this part we take the previous two steps, has 2 steps behind it. So for this case we have 4 here. This is 4. And here is 3. This is 2. Here is 3, 2. This part is 3. And here is 2. And this one is also equal to 2. Okay. So this is our dependent variable. For regression, this is a dependent variable. Dependent variable. And this 2 is an independent variable. And this is an independent variable. Like this, eh? So just cancel this one. So this is our y here. So we take a previous one. So
see you next time. Welcome to the music world of Ethan.
So
AUX mode.
Here is 3. Here is 2. This one is 3. And this one is 2. This part is 2. And for this first order, the second order you refer to this part. Here is 4. This 3. Here is 2. This part is 3. Here is 2. This one is this part is 2 here. 2 here, this is 2 over here, this 2 over there. Now, these are the first order, these are first order, and this one is a second order. Okay. Now, when we want a regression analysis, autoregression model, so we just focus on this part. Okay, focus on this part. Okay, focus on this part, and here is your this is a dependent variable. Dependent. This is an independent variable. Dependent, and this is an independent variable. Okay. So the model here is yi equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1 plus by a2 yi minus 2. So we can assume that when we refer to the regression line, we always have like this, y equal to a naught plus by a1 x1 plus by a2 x2. This is referred to x2 and this is referred to x1. So to solve this one, you can go to the you can go to what we call the SPS software. So just pick up the SPS software, SPSS. So SPSS. Now these are my SPS software. Okay, so I just pick up this data. So we just focus on this data. I copy here to my SPS. So this is my data here. So I have two. Yeah, I have here. Copy to SPSS. Copy this one. Copy. Now, anyways, okay. So my data here is, so we focus on this data, okay, to this data, okay. We focus on this data 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6. Just key in here 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, and 6. Then I have there, just now I have 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6. Then we have 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4. 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 4. And then the other data is 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. 2, 3, 2, 2. This is my my data. Okay. Now can put here as a this one y, x1, and this so here is y, yi, yi, y. So here this is my yi. Here is yi1, and here is yi minus 2. Okay, 2. So y1 is yi is your dependent. This is independent, and this is independent. So to find the using a auto regression, so we go to a regression here. We go to linear regression, and then your dependent variable is yi. So your independent is yi minus 1 and yi minus 2. Okay, just run there. So this is the result. Yeah? So the value here is, this is the thing here. So the result here, I just pick this result. So this one to this part. Okay. This is my result. Eh? So by looking at these results, okay, we can write here the regression model here is equal to something wrong with the data here. So I have 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6. I'll check back in the data here. Okay, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6. Data is 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6. Then we have 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. And the last one is 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay. Okay. So run again. Okay, analyze. We'll do a regression here, linear regression, and yi. Okay. So statistics. Okay. Okay. Then okay. Continue. Okay. Okay. So this is the answer. 4.107. Okay. Now just cut here. Cut here. Okay. Never mind. The same answer. Okay. Now by using the regression, right, something wrong there. Never mind. There is something wrong with the calculation there. But to find the it's like this. Is approximately like this. The value here is equal to, so something wrong with this equation. Okay. So never mind. So this is something wrong with this equation. By right, this is something wrong with this equation. Something wrong with this equation. This is something wrong with this equation. So by right, the function here, y hat here, equal to 4.107 plus by 0.643, 0.643, 1.43 minus by y I minus 1, then minus by 1.036 y I minus by 2. Okay? These are how we solve the problem of autoregression or regressive autoregressive model. Okay? So maybe there is this analysis something wrong with the analysis. Okay? So I'm not sure what's the problem here, but the correct equation is this. This is a correct equation. So you can use this equation. So our final equation is y is equal to 4.107 plus by 0.443 yi minus 1 minus by 1.036 yi minus by 2 is this equation. Okay? So now this is what we call the second order autoregression model. Now let's say I want to find the first order. So the first order, let's say I want to find the first order autoregression. So the first order, the equation is yi equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus by 1. So we just focus for the first order. This is the first order. First order, first order AR. So for the first order AR, we just focus on this data. So the data is 3 to 3, 3 to, so we have here, let's say, I cancel this one, so this one. So we have 3 to 2, 2, 4, 6. I have here, my data here is, I have the data here, just copy here, see that. Okay, the data there is 3, 2, 4, 4, 6, and then 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 4. So 4, okay, this is the data. Okay. And here is yi, and this is yi minus by 1. So we just give a new variable here. It's a y, let's say y, let's put yi 1, 1. y1 or yi1, or just put yj. Here is yj1. Okay, so yj1, yj, and yj1. Now yj and yj1. So we want to find the first order. So we go to analyze. We go to regression. We go to linear regression. So reset. So I have my dependent variable is yj. Then independent variable is yj1. So just one. Okay, and this is the answer for the second order. Okay, the second order is like this, the first order. So just copy this one, copy this one. Just copy this one. Okay, put here. Okay, now this is a coefficient we want to find here. So the second order autoregression model, first order autoregression model is we can write this. So the first order is yi equal to, so a naught is 1.643 plus by A1 is 0.500 y I minus 1. This is what I call the first order auto-regression. Just now is the second order, this is a first order. Okay. Now let's say I have this my first second order just now. The auto regression model just now is okay. I want to estimate from this model. I want to estimate the sales for 2001. Okay, for 2001, the sales for 2001. Now, so if you look at the 2001 sales for 2001, now now the model is the model for the second order is the second order model, So yi is equal to 4.107 yi minus by 1 minus plus by 0.643 y squared for the second order. I have here second order. So y I is equal to 4.107 plus by 0.643 yi minus 1 minus by 1.036 yi minus by 2. Now let's say I want to forecast this the model here, the automation model. I want to forecast for the year of 2001. So here is equal to 4.107 plus by 0.643. So yi minus 1 means the year one step behind or the previous year. So y says for 2000 minus by 1.036. The same for the 2 years behind or the previous 2 years is y 1999. So if you plug in into this formula, you get 4.107 plus by 0.643 multiplied by the sales for 2000 is multiplied by 6 and minus by 1.036. Sales for 1999 is equal to 4. This is how we estimate the sales for 2001 by using second order. Now, if you want to estimate the sales for 2001 by using the first order model, So the formula here is A naught plus by A1 y I minus 1. So previously we have So previously we have the model. There is this the model. Okay, so I just copy here, cut here, put here. Okay, so the model is so this is 1.043, 1.643. So this is equal to 1.643 plus by A naught is 0.500, then multiplied by yi minus 1. Okay, so I just cancel this off. Okay. Now for the let's say I want to calculate, I want to estimate using the first order. So the first order is equal to the first order is equal to y I equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1. So this is equal to a naught is 1.643, 1.643 plus by 0.5 yi minus 1. So let's say I want to estimate for 2001. So this is equal to 1.643 plus by 0.5 sales for 2000. Okay, and sales for this is equal to 1.643 plus 0.5, and the sales for 6000 for year 2000 is equal to 6. So this is the answer. Okay. This is by using the first order regression model or regressive model. First order AR. Okay. So these are how we estimate by using the first order AR. I think that's all for this regression model. So far we have learned a few things we have learned here. Uh, so we have learned the Hawks-Winter method of trend. So then we have discussed. We have discussed. Now we have discussed a few things we have discussed for this chapter. A few things we have discussed. First one, we have discussed the importance of forecasting. The importance for forecasting. Then we also have discussed the component of forecasting. So they have four components. Y is equal to T, S, C, and I. Then so we just concentrate on we focus more on the trend. So our focus is on the trend. So we have Y is equal to T, S, C, and I, or Y is equal to T plus S plus C plus I. Now we focus more on trend. Okay, on trend. Then so to estimate the trend, you can use moving averages method. Okay, moving average method, exponential modeling, and then we have a linear model. Okay, by applying a regression model. It is a regression model. Regression model. Then we have a quadratic. Also, we apply regression model. We have applied regression model, and then we have the exponential model. Next part is Then we also discuss on the hot winter method of trend fitting and forecasting. Okay? So the hot winter method, and then we we use the auto regressive model. Okay? So we have these we have discussed this one. Okay? We have discussed this one, and we also discuss on the auto regressive model. So the AR model, and subject to the order. Okay? So y is equal to yi is equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1. This is equal to first order. Second order is yi is equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1 plus by a2 yi minus 2. And the third order is yi is equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1 plus by a2 yi minus 2. And let's say I want to find the n order. The n order is n order. This one is the second order yi. The second order. These are first order. Sorry, this is a third order. Okay, this is a third order plus by a3 yi minus 3. This is second order. This second order, and here is the first order. First order. So let's say I want to find the n order. Nth order. So yi equal to a naught plus by a1 yi minus 1 plus by a2 yi minus 2 plus by a3 yi minus 3 plus by plus by a n yi minus by n. This is what I call the n order regression line. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for time series on the trend and the autoregressive models, hospital model, the exponential model, discrete model that we have learned. Okay, I have discussed in this time series lecture. Then next week I will give you some exercise on this chapter. So maybe next week we can have a webinar to discuss on whatever thing you didn't understand. And so before we proceed to the group assignment, so I'll give you some question on all the model. Then I want you to solve some of the problem with real data. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.